Welcome back. This is the agenda. Thank you so much for joining us. Fierce protests are turning out at the Park Town in Johannesburg, wherein the Commission of Inquiry into State Capture is currently in progress. Let's now go back there. Our reporter Griselda Lewis is standing by. Very good morning to Griselda. I see in the background there fierce protest erupting. Can you tell us at the moment? Can you tell us what's happening?
Well, that's right. Members of the Economic Freedom Fighters as well as Black First, Land First have been picketing outside the Commission of Inquiry into State Capture since very early this morning with one voice, them saying that they want Pravin Gordhan to go. They also want him to disclose the details of what has now emerged to have been a meeting or meetings that were held in the presence of the Public Enterprises Minister as well as a member or members of the Gupta family. You'd recall after his affidavit had been leaked to the media, it subsequently emerged that he had a meeting or meetings with a member or members of the Gupta family. So what these parties are saying is that they want full disclosure at this Commission of Inquiry into State Capture about what those meetings were about and if there are any other members of Treasury that had met with members of the Gupta family. I'm going to walk a little bit towards this direction, so if you could just stand towards that, we'll zoom in a bit on those visuals that you can see here. A sea of red, of course, this being members of the Economic Freedom Fighters that have closed off this road here at the Commission of Inquiry just outside. And the security here just a few moments ago, of course, had to close the gates that you can see towards this direction here, where members of the Economic Freedom Fighters had been picketing towards the directions of the gates that you are seeing now closed. Let me join now Moshe Goma, who is the Provincial Secretary of the EFF here in Gauteng. Moshe, if you could just stand here for me. Moshe, obviously your message here today is one of consistency. You're calling of Pravin Gordhan to go, as you've called before.
Pravin must leave us in peace. Pravin is corrupt. He's a white monopoly capital protection officer of the Guptas. So we are saying that Pravin must resign as the minister, he must resign as an MP. We are tired of this corruption in our country. It's high time that Pravin step down. We have already opened criminal charges against him and he needs to go to court and face those criminal charges. We are tired. Processes like this take money from our people. Processes like this are expensive. We are saying we are tired of always opening up commission of inquiries. Gordhan must resign and Gordhan must leave. We are tired.
You mean Gordhan. But anyway, on the issue of the fact that Pravin Gordhan has now, obviously within that affidavit that we saw, did have a meeting or meetings, what we will hear from this commission, with members of the Gupta family. I mean, we've seen the likes of Nhlanhla Nene go after that kind of disclosure. As the EFF, you asked already way back in 2016 on clarity regarding those details, but it's only emerging now. Your take on that?
It's all about patience. We've been patient. We knew that this day was going to come. Gordhan has been lying for a long time. He's not the only person that has been lying to the public space. Still more is due to come, and we are patient with this process, that the outcomes of this process are going to be favorable to our side.
Are you hopeful that Pravin Gordhan, in light of what has now come to the fore, will go?
Obviously he will go. He's going to go. We are going to be consistent in our approach. Pravin won't stop. Pravin will go.
Moshe, thank you very much for your time. Moshe Goma, who is the Provincial Secretary of the EFF here in Gauteng, joining us while thousands of other members of the Economic Freedom Fighters continue their picket outside the Commission of Inquiry into State Capture. Together with Black First, Land First, they're also sharing a sentiment that Pravin Gordhan must go.
All right, Griselda, thank you so much. That was a reporter, Griselda Lewis, speaking to the EFF members who are quite vociferous in their stance and their position, saying that Pravin Gordhan must go because he is highly compromised and he is an enabler of state capture. We'll certainly be crossing over to Mzwandile Mbeje, and who is inside the Commission of Inquiry into State Capture, and he's been following the proceedings throughout. And a question of the day is, what are your expectations on Pravin Gordhan's testimony? Let's now take a look at some responses. Abisun Tuli says, my expectations from Pravin Gordhan is to